just where your creative voice was going at the moment.
Well, I don't want to be racist.
And welcome to the Mega Monster.
Yes, in fact. Welcome to the MegaMonsterCast, where today we are talking about episode 19 of Ultraman Arc. I am Nick, with me are Alex and Josh.
Hello there.
Sure.
Yeah, this episode is the final part of the extremely rare 4-parter.
Yeah.
I think they're going to turn it into a 5-parter.
There's a solid possibility of 5-parter at this point.
I mean, I don't care if it's 5-parters at this point. I got what I needed.
By the way, Josh, I tagged you.
Did it come in? Wait,
I
what?
tagged you in a video that I think you'll enjoy. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, yeah, this is something that Josh needs. So for the listeners and viewers, in Discord, I posted a video that is an interview of the casts of Arc and Blazar, where they have a joint interview that is moderated by Mustache Bird. I'm like 10 minutes into that interview. It's okay.
Oh.
It's like an hour and a half long.
Yeah, just cut out like all of Arc's side and just give me all of Blazar's.
I have to ask you to stop hating so much.
I need Ginto and I need Emmy. That's all I need for the interview.
They're in a dance sequence at the start. I'm just gonna let you know that now. They do a fucking dance sequence with both casts in the intro of that interview.
That's how you should start interviews.
Yep. It's very clear that Gento's actor's like a little older than the rest of them. And it's fucking hilarious.
Alright, so I'm gonna need us all to meet up one time and just film a dance sequence and then just randomly insert it through one of our episodes.
Yep. But yeah, this episode...
There's a fusion pose in the middle of it somewhere.
Yep. Now we're gonna eat bugs.
Yeah, you two do it and it just forms me, but the fat version, so just me.
Now we're gonna get the 3-way fusion with the bugs that they're teeing up in Daima.
Oh god, they What is this? What the fuck do I... No, I don't give a fuck about Spotify Premium. Fuck off.
Yeah, so this episode starts with a recap of last episode where we find out that Yuma's in another universe. And he's talking to other Shu.
Yeah. Smarter Shu.
Yep. And we get like a little skip over to our main universe skip crew. And they're like, huh, there's something weird going on here.
I just want to point out, like, this Shu's the smartest person in Arc right now. He figures out who this other Ultraman is before the other Ultraman even shows up.
Yeah, you're right.
He is pretty on point.
Which makes all the other characters that know Yuma personally seem like some fucking rubes.
Okay, but like seriously, so you get a reading that a high energy being is coming into this universe through the rift, and you find a literal doppelganger for one of your squad mates. It's not that Shu in this universe is smart, it's that would be insane not to realize.
Yep.
Ultraman's been missing for however many days.
4.
Yep.
I wasn't going to say it yet. Spoilers. Yuma's gone for 4 days.
I don't feel like you as the manga reader have the right to say spoilers
I'm
anymore.
allowed to at this point.
Not allowed.
He's allowed to say anything. He just might be wrong.
Yeah. Hence the beginning of this video.
Yep. Hence Italy.
Wow.
So anyway, I made Italian earlier.
Yep.
Meatball subs.
We got like
I feel
a
like
tiny
now
bit
you're
of your
culturally
Italian
appropriating.
accent.
It wouldn't have been appropriation had you not been horribly stereotypical earlier.
We got like a tiny bit of his Italian accent right at the start. I started it like just at the end of that.
What are you doing? Get out of my stuff.
Yep.
There's no context for what the accent is actually about.
Oh no, I missed the context part. I just got like him doing like a tiny bit at the end.
So ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then just me saying, I don't want to be racist.
Mm-hmm. We also find out
cut
that,
it all out.
like, pretty quickly
never gets
into this episode, we find out that there's time dilation between the universes because from their perspective, from the Blazar universe's perspective, Helnarok appeared 2 days ago, and like hypothetically has been sending shit through the wormhole for hours for their perspective, but it's been days on end for the Arc universe. So time flows differently between the two universes, which sets up what Josh says about how when Yuma gets inside of the Arc universe, days pass before he returns.
Right.
And we get the doppelgangers.
No.
I also love that, like, Rin shows up, like, all right, we need to take care of the civilian, like, not at all being like, why the fuck do you have my coworker's face?
Yeah, that makes it super. I was convinced that Yuma did not exist in this universe,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but everybody else did,
Yep.
because no one treated this like it was crazy except for Shu.
Yep.
That means we have an Emmy in the other universe.
Maybe. Maybe.
It had a camouflage circuit like the TARDIS.
Yep. God, I like aspects of the Helnarok design, and I fucking hate aspects of it. Like, it's fucking
I
googly
dig
eyes.
it. I don't know.
Still
I
better
like-
than Gangular.
I like parts of it. The googly eyes are just a little bit off-putting for the rest of the design.
Yeah, the only thing missing from this episode was Ganular.
Yep, he would have made this the episode we
He
needed.
he's part of the design.
He is. But we should have had more of him. He should have been.
Yeah, but I liked the
base.
Swarm episodes. Those were good.
Quit the podcast.
The prophecy has been
You're
fulfilled.
stealing my bit.
Anything said was all because of Alex from the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I love Italy.
I'm going to get you a Ganular.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I don't know
dare.
if it might be like what 2,000th scale model, but it's gonna be big. I don't know what scale it's gonna be, but it's gonna be big. And you're gonna and it's gonna dwarf your Yoda. Okay.
How dare you? That guy is life size.
Dwarfed. Them's a fighting words.
Okay, I want you to repeat everything you said, but do it in Trump's accent.
You know I don't do a good Trump.
Exactly. Like, I didn't do a
It's
good
gonna be-
Italian accent.
It's gonna be the biggest. It's gonna dwarf your Yoda.
yeah. So Yuma wants to push Helnarok back into his universe to fight it, and she was like, "No, we can't do that. We can't send it to another universe. That's fucked up." And then Blazar shows up.
Yeah.
I gotta say, man, Blazar's design is probably top 3 Ultraman I've ever seen.
It's pretty
So-
fucking high tier.
Good.
It's a really cool design,
Mhm.
like from top to bottom. I just don't understand him.
Oh,
He's
it's because he's a
Ugabunga.
caveman.
But like, what was the artistic vision with he's literally Ling from Enter the Dragon.
He's
No,
also fights
he's
using
Unga
Or from
Muay
Bunga.
Thai.
Kami.
He fights using Muay Thai also, which is why he throws so many elbows.
Which
That is-
is a brutal technique, by the
Oh, yeah.
way.
Oh no, 100%. Like, they've gone on record stating that's what his fighting style is based off of. and why he like throws so many elbows and knees all the goddamn time.
But like the whole time he's doing it, he's just leading,
Yep.
you know.
He's got best voice. He's Unga Boonga. He goes best fighting style, and he Unga Boongas when he talks. I love it.
He does. Yep. It's pretty fucking great.
All right, sounds good.
He's top 1 Ultraman.
I find it
Top
distracting.
1.
Okay.
He grows on you as you watch his show. Like it's a little
I'm
weird.
sure he
at
probably
first.
does, but it's kind of distracting.
Hey, no other Ultraman can do a crane attack.
He did do that
I
in
mean-
one episode. He did make a crane, like one of those prize
But,
grab cranes.
Ark also did the crane.
No, he didn't do the crane.
Yeah, huh?
No,
He did though.
no. Find me where he makes an analog stick, controls it, and has a crane that goes.
Oh, I thought you meant the fucking fighting technique crane. You
No,
No.
no, he makes a fucking prize grabbing crane in Blazar. There's an episode where he does that, where he takes his energy spear, sticks it into the ground, turns it into a fucking analog joystick, and uses it to control a prize grab crane that he creates in the sky.
And a fishing pole.
Because if you're going to do it with style and have fun.
And then he Unga Boongas the thing.
Yep.
Okay. He definitely Unga Boonga'd a lot this episode.
Oh yeah, no, it's
But
pretty
he's
fucking
very
great.
respectful when he Unga Boongas.
I don't know if that's true.
He bows and presents his arms as to say, these are weapons that are going to go into your fist
Mm-hmm.
with my fist. Fist to fist style. How'd you like it?
Yep. Then we get the team up between
I
Ark
think
and
it's
Blazar.
face to fist style.
No.
We get our Ark and Blazar team up, and
God,
I'm
it was
gonna be
so
honest.
sick.
I like this, but it's a little weird seeing their suits next to each other.
Yeah, because you have one that's like, and then you have Blazar, just like, God, it's pristine. I love it.
It's interesting, I think, because like Ark's is so simple and Blazar's is so like.
And he's got some titties
technical.
on him.
Oh, dude, he's jacked as fuck. Like his pecs are huge compared to Ark's.
His fingers are huge compared to Ark's.
Yep. Again, I love the two fighting styles. When they go into like both do like their flying kicks, Ark's just like leg out, fully extended. Blazar comes in with a flying knee to hit him.
I love that he picks up some of his Blazar's fighting styles later on too.
Well, especially with the whole thing at the very end with the cube.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the Spiral Brigade.
Yep.
Dagger sword attack. I don't know what we're calling it, but so far that's the best one we got so far.
It is. I would be willing to bet there's a name for that on the wiki. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. You guys vamp for me. Talk about the fight.
The fact. Okay, so you're gonna take the Blazar side of this discussion. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, if Ark's suit had been more busy, I feel like the contrast between him and Blazar would not have been as good. I feel like that actually lended to the moment, as opposed to it being like just
Also,
too stark.
I guess this. I don't know if this gives us confirmation or not. If Ginto still has bone cancer.
I think the movie's supposed to let us know. Which, Josh, did you get the update too?
No, I never got an update
It
about
got
mine.
pushed back again. It's coming in December now.
Well,
Yeah,
mine was already in December, so.
Mine was in end of November. Mine was supposed to be coming tomorrow, and then I got an update today.
What are we talking about?
Oh, we both pre-ordered the Blazar box set. so we can watch the movie, because that's the only way
and
you
the
can watch it.
show.
Well, the show too, but it's the only way you can watch the movie in the U.S.
I expect a mutual copy to be sent my way
We will find a way for you to
for
watch
viewing
it.
purposes only.
We'll find a way for you to watch it. We'll find a
Yeah.
digital copy that fell off a truck for you or something.
I mean, I was just gonna point my camera at my TV and he can just watch it while.
I have standards, by the way, so no.
No, you
thanks.
don't.
I do. You
No,
know I
look
do.
at me. I'm in your life. There's no standards.
You are not an example of my standards. Don't do this.
Yeah. So
No,
then,
I still have the same. I still have the same delivery date so far. So
Yeah,
we'll find out.
all right. Yeah. So then they get a thingy about like they seemingly defeat Helnarok only for a new Bazanga to appear to fight them.
Great design.
Yep,
Questionable
Bazanga
name.
is a good design.
Yeah, great name. Bazanga gets unga bungad.
Yep. Then
You gotta
Helnarok
unga
flies
bunga
into
your
the void.
Bazanga.
God damn it.
Helnarok flies off into the rift. Blazar and Arc link hands.
With Blazer's
like-
giant sausage fingers just.
Yep.
Grabbing his like noodles.
Yep. Like I also love that it's like, all right, I guess we're gonna lock fingers now. Huh. All right, cool. Thanks for your power. And then he throws fucking Arc into the fucking rift.
I want to believe Blazar was just trying to help him up, and Arc just sucked the power out of him. So Blazar gets pissed and just throws him. That's my headcanon.
Honestly, a possibility.
But there was such good tension between them.
Mm-hmm. Then we watch as the Blazar universe version of our Skip Squad watch as Blazar fights Bazanga.
With Earthy.
Yep. Good old Earthy.
Still hate the name. Love the design.
Is a damn good design. Yeah, so then Yuma ends up back in his universe in time to fight Helnarok, and he finds out
no one's suspicious at all.
Yeah, no, it's totally not weird that he's been gone the exact same amount of time that Arc was gone.
And as soon as he reappears.
Yep.
So does Arc. Okay.
I'm gonna bring this up, and then we're never talking about it again. His job is not in question at all.
Oh yeah.
3 days of no call, no show. Yeah, you fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Now that he's there, I don't actually remember what his job is specifically. Is he the biologist? I think he's the biologist, right?
He's the kaiju specialist or something along those the biologist line.
Yeah, I
think there's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation type thing where he just comes in.
So he also has bone cancer?
Yes. Every Ultraman gives their host bone cancer.
And Alex just looks disturbed as fuck.
I'm just wondering what guys' insides look like.
He's
riddled.
Always been like that. Yes.
Oh no. He's just
he's riddled.
Yep. No. He's the only good one.
The only good one. What?
It sounds
he
super
got liver
space
disease.
racist. It sounds space racist as fuck when you say it like that.
Thank you.
I was just gonna say he's the good one because he got liver disease, not bone cancer.
He's just got a fatty liver now.
Yeah. Space racism.
Yep. Spaceism. Yeah. So then we get flashbacks to the fight with Helnarok in the Blazar universe, where we got the whole Spiral Burade Arc finalize attack that seems to do damage. He's like, well, I can't beat him alone. What do I need to do? I need to talk
Be
to my friends,
alone.
maybe? No, I'll just transform into Arc again and not tell my friends that I'm Ultraman, because that wouldn't fix most of my problems. No one gets to know. They always have to question why I have diarrhea right before Arc shows up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
it's
say
from
that
all
is.
the OJ he's been drinking with the added sugars.
Yep.
I do
That's
like that they're
that's
keeping
an
this
inside
bit up,
joke.
though that was a personal attack. It's
The person we're attacking personally has both accepted that we're going to do this and not given us consent, but
why
also
are we admitting
kind of
this?
given us consent.
Why are we admitting this? I don't like any
We
of
have
this.
consent to his bowels. Ooh.
uh,
What? I said it. I meant it. It's consent. He gave it to us.
Oh, I
Yep.
was not there for consent of that.
Well, I mean, you don't have it, but we do. If
This
you're mean
changes
to
literally nothing for me.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
if you're mean to him long enough, he'll just give it to you.
It's not giving it
It's
to you so
fine.
much as accepting that it's just going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to cut this whole episode from the roster.
Yep. And welcome to the MegaMonsterCast, where today we're talking about episode 19 of Ultraman
Hello,
Arc.
everybody.
Yeah, you just missed the whole conversation about Italy. It's weird.
Yep. This was all fucking
Now splice that
20
in. I
minutes.
just want to piss him off. Splice that in.
Yep. Nah. The fight between Arc on his own and Helena Rock is kind of cool. Like, I like that he attaches the slasher onto his arm and uses it like a fucking buzzsaw shield to attack.
I mean,
With
the
full
whole
chainsaw man.
honestly, this
Also,
whole fight was pretty good.
how great was it? We finally got some good actual like cinematography again, where we just get a first-person view of Blazar beating the shit out of his face.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that.
Yeah, true. We had some decent shots in this episode. We also had the skip team using their fucking sonic attack to shut all the eggs off.
We can't just stand by.
Yeah, let's
Except
turn
for
the
Time to
eggs
lay
off.
the smackdown.
Yuma sure isn't getting his end of the year bonus. I know that.
Yep.
Again, I think I agree with you. Like, it's not a bonus that's up for grabs here. It's like literal employment.
That's the end of the season. Is like, instead of him like having to decide if he wants to be Ultraman again and risk like dying from the disease that he's been getting, it's, man, if I turn into Ultraman one more time, they're probably gonna fire me.
What it like? Are y'all serious that Blazar has cancer?
It's not straight up said, but they do talk about how he's losing a lot of bone density.
That's osteoporosis, not cancer, guys.
And he
No,
like,
but he's gaining mass somewhere else. But also in his bones.
no, so they talk about like he has other things going on too, where like there's like shortness of breath. He's like
Again, not a
gets
cancer symptom.
he gets feverish a lot. Like, it's never stated what
His
disease
white
he
blood
has.
his white blood count is like super high.
Why are we monitoring this man?
Because he keeps passing out at work.
Oh,
And he has cancer.
saying Unga Bunga in his sleep.
Yep.
Wow, no, he can't. He doesn't do that. That's just mean.
I love the look on your face right now.
What the fuck?
So yeah, then we keep cutting between the fight.
He's referred to as Space Monkey.
He does get referred to as Space Monkey.
Okay,
a lot.
Frieza.
It is a thing that happens a lot in this subreddit.
What is happening? I feel like I have to watch Blazar now, and it's just so that I can see how much of this is you fucking with me.
No, there's a lot
None of it.
like everything we've said right now is like 100% true. The claw grab machine, the
Like,
fucking
I'm willing to believe the
The
claw grabbing
fishing
machine, which I
pole.
don't know if that says a lot about me or not, but
the fishing pole is real
The
too.
bone cancer.
I've seen the fishing pole, and that's awesome.
The fact that he keeps passing out from being Blazar. The fact
Giant Emmy.
that was an episode, yeah. That was a pretty solid episode. Yeah. Yeah, so we keep cutting between Blazar's fight against Bazonga and Ark's fight against Helnarok. Then
I just gotta say, man, Ark's getting good.
yeah,
Like, this shit is good.
there's a lot of high notes.
It's episode 20, so like I can't give it all the hype, but like,
No, it's 19, not 20.
what was it? 19.
It's 19, yeah.
It's
You
21.
watched the wrong episode.
Ah, damn it!
Yep. You watched next week's
but-
episode.
I did. I watched the episode that doesn't exist yet.
Yep.
But man,
Also, first of all, how do you feel that he pulls a spear out of midair?
well, like that power up thing that where he's.
The
Yeah,
spiral
he opens
burade.
the wormhole to pull out
I
a
was
spear.
I was getting Goku Black vibes so hard.
Yeah,
He pulled
this
it,
came out
if
first.
he had pulled out a scythe, I would have literally jumped up.
Mhm.
Better yet, it's a stick.
I mean,
A space
I
stick.
really dug like their team up and like throw the spear, do the what did you call it? The
Spiral
you had a
Burade.
name. The what?
It's called the Spiral Burade.
No, but didn't you have a name for it last week? Like your own concocted name.
I don't know, probably Unga Bunga Light Spear.
No, I meant Ark's special move where he does the
Uh,
where he does like the double rainbow across the sky.
Yeah, his Christianity attack.
Yeah, the Jesus beam. Jesus beam.
I don't like these names.
Also,
Anyways,
there's an official name for the one that for the Spiral Burade that Arc does.
Yeah,
You wanna know what it's called?
the spiral arc.
Arc Spiral Burade.
That's so close.
you really were.
Yep.
Naming's not great.
They,
I love
they,
it.
They're like, well, we gotta give it a name, but it's clearly just the Spiral Burade again, so Arc Spiral Burade, go.
Well, they should have added sword into it, since he just like covers his sword with it and just chucks his sword.
Yep.
Yeah, they kind of downplayed the fact that it was the sword.
They did, yeah. I think they were more so trying to upplay, like, oh, and now he can do this technique that worked on his own.
And I think more so that they were trying to make it where he was directly learning a move from Blazar.
Which,
Man, I
happens
sure hope
occasionally.
Orb doesn't just show up randomly and he learns how to fuse.
if
Wouldn't that be
only.
cool?
He'll learn to fuse Orb and Blazar together and make Blazorb.
Well, I mean, like speaking of like the naming conventions in this, like what the fuck is Thunderbruster?
So that's actually a thing we can talk about when we get to that episode, because there are a
Yeah,
ton of
don't
naming
skip ahead.
conventions with orbs of forms. They're
Yeah,
all
like some of his names are like I just don't think they translate super well to English.
Oh no, perfect.
again, I'll
Rester.
talk about it because it makes a shit ton of sense when you know what it's a reference to.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Thunderbreaster. What
I'm
is
happy
a
to be
thunder?
wrong.
And a breaster? Finger claws.
Yeah, so they save the day. The skip team goes and finds Yuma, and they're like, "Yeah, you disappeared, so we figured you'd be someplace acting like you had diarrhea.
Yeah, away from every bathroom possible.
When you disappeared, we assumed that you had turned into Arc. We're never going to actually talk about it, but by this point, we either know that you're Arc or we're dumb as fuck. Yuppie, go check inside of his stomach.
Yuppie, get him a colonoscopy
Yeah.
right now.
Yuppie,
Part
I
of
need
your
you
job.
to shove your camera up his ass.
Go.
Shrinks his head down. Just
Yep.
Right up in there. Oh, Alex, did you watch the preview for next week's episode?
You know I never do.
I need you to go look at it right now before we end this. I need you to see the monster.
I don't
It's
want
so
to.
good, dude. The
I need
monster's
you to
such a good episode. It's such a good
I,
design.
I actively don't want to.
Do you want to see Godzilla?
I will see him next week.
No, you won't.
Then it doesn't matter either way, does it?
Yes, it does. Do you want to see Fuzzy Godzilla?
That's the thing.
Fuzzy?
Fuzzy Godzilla.
He does have the fuzz.
What?
Fuzzy.
He's got a
Think of Super
dorky
Saiyan
asshole.
3 eyebrows, but with actual hair.
Yeah. He has
So no
furry-
eyebrows?
So
with
he has
hair.
furry ridges.
Did you mean Super Saiyan 4?
No.
No, it's like
Furry.
the eye ridges, but with hair.
Okay. Fucking okay.
24 minutes and 42 seconds.
Wow, you had that a little
I had
too
it ready.
Yep. He knew exactly where he wanted
24
to.
what?
24 minutes and 42 seconds.
Get ready for it, go mess.
There it is.
What?
There it is. There it is.
Oh, that's so no.
That's been around since 1964. That design was in fucking Shin Ultraman.
But with Shin Godzilla.
Yep.
Wait, with Shin Godzilla?
Yeah, in Shin
Yeah.
Ultraman.
Shin Godzilla is so much better. What?
Shin Ultraman
Yeah.
was a pretty good movie. It's not as good as Shin Godzilla, but it's like still pretty watchable.
I'm just so. I like the new designs. I like the new originals.
Yeah, but why would you want new and crusty when you can have old and rusty?
I feel like you had that prepared, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
He's been waiting on that one for weeks.
Finally
He came
going
up with
to
that
play.
like sitting in the. He was in the shower one day. He's like, "Oh, I came up with a
Yeah,
quote. I'm gonna
definitely
use it."
shower thoughts.
I
This'll
write it
work.
all. I write it down in soap on the
Yep.
wall and be like, yeah. I'll come back to this later.
In
Forget.
soap.
Just has soap scum rubbed on his fucking wall.
It's the Truman Show. He's writing it on the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, this was a fun end to the 4-parter.
Could have been a 5-parter.
I mean, honestly, like considering this is the longest like run of episodes that are the same storyline I've seen in a damn hot minute, like good for them.
I liked how it resolved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the director of this episode was like the showrunner for the series. He was the guy who's in charge of like direction as a whole. And then the writer for this episode is a writer who's on a bunch of different shows, including Decker and Trigger, which were both like okay. Decker is better than Trigger, but whatever. And then he also wrote the Ocean Ridge episode of Arc and the episode where Rin gets groomed.
Yeah.
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 Never forget.
Never.
All right.
This one's not fuzzy.
Oh lordy. Anyway, tune in next time where we are going to talk about what looks to be an important episode, and I'll talk about Bond's actor because I've been putting off talking about him for a really long time, and he's actually super important.
Finally.
Yep, that dude has a weird pedigree that we need to address eventually. And I've just been backburnering the shit out of that until now.
Guess
Anyway.
we're gonna get there.
Yep. Tune in next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Look at him. Look at him, Alex. Look at him.